Who's laughing now? I guess not the media. What's up, everybody? Today I'm here to talk about the Joker. It just hit $1 billion. And as Deadline is reporting, Joker laughs past $1 billion at worldwide box office, fourth Warner Bros. DC title to hit benchmark. Now this is pretty impressive because if you have been following the news, the media tried to bury this movie, saying that it's too violent, it's kind of, I don't know, it's all sorts of things that to me doesn't make any sense, of course, because he's a white male, which is a no-no. This movie shouldn't make this much money, which people completely forgot, is that this is a comic book character that has been around for a very long time, and violence is part of his character. He is a villain, he's not an anti-hero. And people were just saying, this critics, so-called critics, that oh, the movie is trying to make you sympathize with him, and I don't think that it's what it was. This movie is very character driven. It's kind of a character study. It's just really understands his mind, and a normal person would not act the way that he did or feel happy doing the things that he did. So obviously he's crazy, he's a psychopath. That's what the Joker is. But anyways, this movie is one of the best movies of the year in my opinion, and I am happy that it made this much money. And guess what? This is without China. So this movie had a budget of about 66 million, or let me see, or 62 million. And it's not a movie that has a lot of CGI because it relies a lot on the performance, and so it is also the highest grossing film, comic book film, as well as our rating, because like I said, it's only 62 million budget, which is not a lot, and it made $1 billion. So this is a huge win for Warner Bros. Let's see what the article is saying. It is Warner Bros. 7th film to gross $1 billion, behind Harry Potter, Deathly Hallows, Aquaman, Lord of the Rings, Dark Knight Rises, The Hobbit. The Hobbit made $1 billion, didn't even know that. Dark Knight, among other DC titles. Joker's the fourth to clear the billion mark. A few weeks ago, the Joker flew past The Matrix Reloaded and Deadpool 2 as the highest grossing R-rated pick of all time. So yes, it's the highest gross film of all time, R-rated. That is pretty incredible. In a stunning turn, the Todd Phillips directed story joins The Dark Knights and Pirates of the Caribbean Death Man's Chest as film to reach such a figure without the benefit of a China release during their original runs. So this movie is not stopping. I don't think it's gonna make a ton of more money, but it made enough, and it has a lot to do with word of mouth. It has a lot to do with the performance. Like I said, people don't really listen to critics. Like if you check the Rotten Tomatoes score, people are more, I think people nowadays rely a lot on what the audience are saying. Like if the audience likes a product, I think people are more likely to listen to them than to critics, because like I said, the critics were trying to bury this film just because the lead is a white male. So you can't make this much money, and all this other sort of stuff that it just doesn't make much sense to me. I mean, in my opinion, they didn't know or they never heard about the Joker, because if you go to watch a movie that is about this character, you should at least expect certain things to happen. I mean, it is the Joker after all. he's an incredible villain. He's very entertaining for a reason. Let's see what else he's saying. Joker may be a DC character, but he's been absolutely Marvel since the world premiere at the Venice Film Festival in late August. Well, what else from there? The Joker played the Toronto, New York Film Festival, amongst other, and began overseas. Rollout to October 2. And it's just going up, up, up. I don't even need to read the whole thing over here. It's just talking about box office. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to talk about this news because this, like I said at the beginning, it just really proves that the audience really wants to hear what the audience have to say and not really the critics. This movie is brilliant. It's definitely worth checking out. It's a great character study with an incredible performance, and this also opens room for a sequel, you know, which I'm not sure it's a very good idea, as long as the story makes sense and, you know, they don't go overboard and then continue with great performances. Yes, I'm totally up to seeing where does this go. Apparently Joaquin Phoenix is definitely on board, and I think this is, for me, I'm happy because this is great news for DC. I'm a huge DC fan. I love the DC characters, and, you know, we had Aquaman that hit $1 billion, and now the Joker, and there's some also exciting news. We have Dwayne Johnson was just announced as the Black Adam. We all knew about it, but now it's certain the movie is really coming out. There's a great poster out there, so I'm excited about that. We still need to hear what's going to happen with Henry Cavill's Superman. It appears that the Dwayne Johnson is friends with Henry Cavill, so perhaps he will be involved. Perhaps he'll bring Henry Cavill back. I really want Henry Cavill back in a Superman suit. I thought he was a great Superman. It's just the story that was given to him and the movies that weren't the best. They could have been better. And it seems like, you know, this DC is going on the right path. Now, there's the new Batman film as well, which was announced that Andy Serkis will be playing Alfred, which is quite interesting, and there's a lot of like interesting choices for the cast. I'm not really sure how this Batman will be, you know, but I really like to judge something after it's out. We don't even have a trailer yet or story. We don't know. It's way too soon to judge, so I will judge once I have more material. But anyways, guys, this is definitely great news for DC, and, you know, and Warner Bros. Hopefully they'll find the right direction. I think what Warner Bros. Is missing is really that one person like Marvel has, Kevin Feige, that really understands comic books, really understands characters, that should be that person in charge of everything, you know, to create a universe, you know. Because this proves that there's definitely money on comic book characters. I mean, especially when it comes to the Joker, which is such a complex character. But anyways, guys, I don't want to make this video very long. I just wanted to talk about the $1 billion Joker. You know, now who's laughing now? Definitely not the media. The media is definitely mad because they did everything they could to bury this film. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Bye!